All right, welcome back to Shooting the Shit series, episode 7.
Yeah.
So exciting one today. Just want to talk about sort of the future plans and sort of the direction that we're going a little bit, and going into the warmer weather. It almost looked like it was going to snow today, but it was warm at one point.
It was warm, yeah, plus whatever, 10, 12.
Yeah, so, I got a few exciting things planned, like starting off this weekend, we're heading down to Kelowna.
Yeah.
Picking up two new cars.
Yeah, hopefully 2 new cars.
Yeah, one for sure.
Brad's super excited about his.
Yeah.
He's got crazy builds. Again, make sure you guys stay tuned for that video for this coming Monday.
Yes.
Because it will be up for that.
The coming Monday.
It is one heck of a build.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. And then hopefully, if things go correctly, maybe the kid will pull one too. We'll go do a double swap, essentially.
Yeah.
It's pretty epic with 2 vehicles, regardless of what they are. They're like one of a kind builds.
Yeah, each of them for sure. It could be pretty impressive. Yeah, it's happening. I've already decided.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I will too. It'd have to be very skewed for me not to get it.
Right.
But yeah, it's gonna be epic. You guys will see why, and we'll do separate videos for each one of the cars, going through all the builds and like what went into it and all that jazz. And it's insane for what it's worth.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It'll be crazy. Like it's those. Yeah, we'll do like a back-to-back, like this coming Monday and the Monday after kind of thing.
Yeah, so like we'll make it fun. So this video coming Monday, we'll do more of what's going on the weekend, and then the video after that will go into detail of both vehicles that are getting picked up this weekend.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Yeah,
and we'll kind of showcase and highlight. Brad and I will both be in it talking.
Yeah. Both these vehicles have a lot of detail in them.
A lot of detail and a lot of power.
A lot of power, yeah. And just, I think something very... If you haven't been involved in the conversations and sort of heard in passing what I've been talking about, I think some people would be surprised. Like
totally.
Compared to...
Like what's behind us?
Compared to what's here, very different. Very opposite end of the spectrum, but equally what... I almost like them a little bit more so.
Yeah, totally.
But very different again, so.
It'll be very similar to like what I'm getting.
Yeah.
If I get it, very different than what's behind us by like a mile-long stretch.
I can't wait to talk about it. It's
gonna be epic.
It's gonna be crazy. So that video of going through the details of both cars will be very, very cool. Both custom. Both very custom, so a lot of details.
Yeah, fully.
Yeah, exactly.
Fully custom, like a lot of money and shop hours spent into those cars for sure.
Yeah, like on my end, this has been like 2.5 years in the making, basically.
Yeah, that's a long
3 years if you take into account how long it took me to source the actual car.
Yeah.
So.
That's a long time.
Yeah,
it's a lot of build up, so it'll be super cool. We're both very excited to drive out Friday and go and scoop them up.
Yeah, got a text from the boss man this morning. Said he had a few surprises as well.
So what's under? So we got to see what the magician has tucked underneath his sleeve.
Yeah, we'll see. Very excited, but super excited to do that and go through them in the videos. So
we kind of
that'll kind of start. Bring us into spring, if you will.
Totally.
Like that'll kind of be the launch into the next. I was gonna say semester. I'm not in school anymore. the next. What am I looking for? Season.
I was gonna say quarter, but that's business. You say semester for school.
Yeah. But so that'll be cool. And then going into the spring, you got some ideas planned for some videos and things like that.
I think we want to bring in more 4K content to the channel. 100%. So we're going to be doing there's going to be a lot there's going to be like the vlog style, but we're going to do some very cinematic-y, shorter 4K high quality videos.
Yeah. The first one will be with a bang for sure.
Yeah.
We'll try to not recreate, but kind of use one of the videos that you and I have watched multiple times. We're kind of using that as inspiration.
To build this one.
A little help from Chris, and should be good.
Chris. Oh, yes.
I'm assuming that's what we're starting with.
Yeah. Okay, I get where you're going. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? I'm confused. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully we can start with it from that. The video that we're talking about has a lot of views on YouTube.
Millions.
Yeah, so we'll hopefully recreate that, but a more unique and
more our style.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It'll be different because what's going to happen. So stay tuned for that. But that's kind of what we want to be doing.
Yeah, we upgraded some stuff around here to make editing in 4K happen.
Yeah.
This little guy isn't going to cut it anymore.
Yeah, it's crashed a couple times.
Yeah, so I made some adjustments there, so it should be good.
It'll be money. So we'll go from that. And then on the topic of YouTube, we also do want to announce the channel's next giveaway.
Yes.
So super big deal. I'll be paying for a full vehicle coating with P2 graphene pure coating. Again, this is on me. So main thing is I'll make a post about it here probably first day of April, which is ironic because it's April Fool's. But it's not a joke. So the whole idea is I'll pay for a full coating for any vehicle. It doesn't matter if it's an exotic, a sports car, a daily driver. It don't matter. It's applicable to anybody, and anyone can use this coating. And all the details will be in there, but it'll be essentially we need to get me to 1,000 subscribers. But I will do an outlining detail on my Instagram and on my story going through it. But that will hit pretty much at the end of the week. Start of next week, it will drop. So that's obviously a big thing as well. That we want to be able to put out content and do stuff like this for our following, and it's just cool to meet all the people and all our winners because the last giveaway was
pretty special.
It was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so
it was cool.
So that's a big thing, and then I know obviously a lot of people are trying to do the car meets currently, like everyone trying to do like a weekly car meet and all that jazz, but Brad and myself and the Vault, we're gonna sort of spin off our own. We're gonna kind of do like a cars and cocktails, but the cocktails are gonna be provided by a company that we've had discussions with that is actually non-alcoholic liquor.
Right. Yeah.
So it kind of goes hand in hand. So it kind of gives it more of a spice to the vibe.
Yeah, and like a little bit just different again. Like like you know how many cars and coffee I've been to when I didn't actually have a coffee. Like it's just such an overused thing in my opinion right now.
Absolutely.
Like there's one good one. Like I always enjoyed going to Glenn's and seeing some of the cool cars that would come there. But we'll put our own little spice.
Yeah, we'll put it all together, and it'll 99% be located out of the Vault area.
Yeah.
So and it's nice too because it's right beside the car wash. Obviously, Top Gear is, in our opinion, one of the best car washes in the city.
By far.
By far. So it'll be nice, and then we can do that. And I know that there's a lot of people trying to do car meets and all that jazz, but obviously, like what we're gonna do is a lot different. I'm not saying there's one meet that's better than the other, but it's definitely gonna have more of our touch and the people that we surround ourselves with, more of a vibe.
For sure.
So we do definitely want to do that. I don't think we will do it as often as once a week.
Probably not.
So we'll probably look at like every 2 weeks or every month.
Yeah, like a good handful of times.
Yeah.
While the weather is nice, right?
Yeah. So we'll probably what we could probably do is start off like on a monthly.
Yep.
See the engagement, and then from there, if people are interested, we can maybe move it to every 2 weeks, and it'll be on the weekend so everyone can obviously come, and every time we do it, it'll be like a different spice to it, whether there's catering,
like a different not theme or different aspect that's different from the last.
Exactly.
So we'll try to make them different.
Yeah, whether we bring in a food truck or there'll be like a vendor night where like different businesses will come and we can kind of like do like a networking thing. Yeah. So it's kind of more just bringing people come check out the cool cars and bring like-minded people as well within the area. And
because a lot of these car people too tend to have some interesting, whether they're in their own business or run their own business or something like that, they tend to have complementary things with others. Like even just the people we've met in the Vault, there's a lot of things like, okay, if like we know an insurance guy that's right across the unit from us and just things like that. There's like a there's lots of different things going
levers
on,
we
right?
can pull.
Yeah, so just trying to bring those people together, and they're all car people, so it'll be fun and interesting at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And just getting the different aspect, not just your not that there's anything wrong with it, but not just like the spur of the moment car meet. It's like it'll be a little bit more organized, a little bit more planned.
Yeah, and there'll be, like I said, it'll be more orientated towards those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
So sure. I think it'll be super cool, and like I got a meeting with the Vaults next week, so obviously that's probably gonna be something that we're gonna discuss.
Yeah.
So we'll probably stay tuned here for maybe end of April for our first one, once the weather comes up, and
that'd be cool. Nice season opener.
Yeah, season opener here, and I'm sure everyone at the Vaults was super excited to get their toys out and lift the doors open, and so we'll do something cool for a season opener, just to bring everybody together. But we kind of want to lead with that. To say the least, and have that more reoccurring.
Yep.
And then big thing that we're really working on, which is awesome, is I know there's a lot of other cruises and rallies out of Alberta, but we truly believe, between myself, Brad, and some of the people that we surround ourselves with, that there's no true like fuel run style rally. And if you guys don't know what fuel run is, Google it, and if you don't, then it's more of like a high-end, like exotic car rally. I know it's cliche, and we do want to be inclusive, but there's lots of other good rallies for that kind of stuff that I don't think that we need to get into.
Yeah, like mainly just getting from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And then having a good time at point B.
Yeah, and having fun there, right? Driving. And it's more of like a business networking style rally.
Yeah.
Yes, it is going to be more fancy, more high end, and there's going to be a lot of people on there, but we do definitely want to bring that to Canada, and I don't think there's anything really in Western Canada.
Not in Western, no.
There's my boys out in Toronto that do North Face Rally, but again, not what we're at and all that jazz. So we want to really do that. We have some crazy ideas for it. There's a lot of planning that we've already started implementing.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably end up shooting something out here. I'd probably say mid-May. Is probably when we'd probably have some numbers,
some more
and details
stuff,
nailed out, because we do want to do it for like middle of the summer.
Yep.
But it's going to be awesome. So again, it's going to be a one of its kind that we're really working on, really bringing again businesses, like-minded people, and just really driving that like American vibe rally in Canada, Western Canada.
Right. Yeah.
And then hopefully that leads to credibility to like doing multiple different rallies, doing rallies in the States. Doing joint partnerships with other individuals. We do want to do a corporate track day.
Yep.
So that's a huge thing as well that we want to spin off.
Yeah, and work with some of our partners that we've been working with, and they've already indicated some interest with that too.
Yep.
So just trying to bring, we don't work with conflicting businesses, right? So like we have the guy that works on our cars and the guy that builds our exhaust. They're two different people. That we work with, right?
It's not like we have like two shops.
No, it wouldn't make sense. So from their perspective, it would be very interesting to bring all of them together, because what Unobtainium could feed off of VF, and Mark V could feed off of whoever, right? So there's a lot of different things that can work together. So absolutely. I think a lot of those owners and a lot of those friends that we've chatted with are showing some interest.
Yeah, a lot of interest for sure, and we'll do it more of like a private event. We'll again have the details
get some good food and
get some
stuff
food
like
catered
that.
out, and again
just have a good time. Like that's what we're in it
to do,
for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly what we're noticing, a lack of
fun.
Yeah, like not necessarily a lack of effort, but like a lack of fun to the caliber of what we've seen or what we've been looking for. I guess
exactly.
Like there's lots of stuff out there, and it's not that we're saying those are bad.
No,
we're just saying that we want to do something different.
Exactly. Again, have our own spice to it, add our own hint.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be super fun. And then based on this summer's interactions and how everything goes, we'll dictate kind of what we lead into next summer, and hopefully it all goes according to plan. And if it does, the next year will be an absolute bang of a year for this kind of stuff. We'll step it all up to another level. We'll increase the amount. There'll be a lot of fun. And again, it just gives an opportunity for people that want to be a part of something where they want to share their ideas. There's other like-minded business owners and partners that we've established, and it all kind of goes hand in hand.
For sure.
For some of this stuff. So it's going to be super cool. I think, there's definitely going to be some waves made this summer.
I think so.
In terms of what we have.
Yeah.
We are definitely going to bring, again, some very different style content. Like, yes, there's going to be supercars and stuff still related and driving fast and having fun with that. But I think there's going to be another level of depth to the content.
Sure. And
everything goes down.
And if everything goes according to plan, you're going to start seeing that in the next few videos.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks, if that, you'll totally see it.
It'll be something, again, if all goes according to plan, it'll be something that nobody's really seen the mix of. And if they have, they haven't seen it to this extent.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and it definitely will provide, I honestly I don't even think anyone has really even done anything like this just in Canada as a whole. Right, because everyone's
definitely not in Canada.
Not in Canada, so it'd be super cool. We got all the resources and geography around us to utilize that.
Yep.
It'd be one heck of a time.
And we'll be able to showcase it too.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like what's around here, like what's, for people that aren't from Calgary, like half an hour away from where I live is some of the most beautiful different types of terrain and like mountainous things.
Yeah.
Like very different.
Yeah.
Very different things.
It's going to be super cool. And we're going to use the whole idea of the ski video as using that as a landmark to do seasonal videos with different cars and different assets that we have. Yeah. But along kind of the same kind of concept. So we're working on a lot of ideas with that stuff as well. Mm-hmm. To kind of bring you guys like a spring, a summer, and then end of summer, and then back in the winter. And then obviously next thing, we're not going to do a skiing thing because we already did it, so it's going to be something different.
Something else out, because that was by far the most fun video that we've done.
Oh,
so of course, we'd be down to do that, and obviously it was pretty well received from everybody that I talked to, and the comments and things like that. Definitely well received, and the businesses that we work with, they enjoyed it as well. So if they're happy, then we'll keep doing it. We'll keep pushing our little spins on each season, like you said, and it could be some pretty wild content, and it mixes in a lot of different aspects outside of the car world as well.
And it'll be sweet too, because like I said, we're going to get really into that 4K stuff. So some of these will be more cinematic, so it'll be really high quality videos and editing. And I know our guys, Lachlan, want to, and Raceline Media really want to get more into deep with it. So
for sure. And then that'll just bring it kind of a bit more full circle, so the vlogs might be even more talking, kind of like the one that came out on Monday. We were trying to figure out a way to incorporate more talking but still
flow,
not bore people still, right?
So we'll have numerous styles. And then, adding to the channel, we're going to add all the videos for proper PPF as well. So that's also going to come to you guys here starting this week. We're going to end up finding out. So essentially, once a week, any major job that proper PPF does will be highlighted in there. You guys can see the process and what goes down behind all of Ben and Brad's work. Which is super unique and super cool, and then it shows full transparency. So there'll be a lot of that. So there's a lot of content, a lot of cool stuff coming. I want to say out in the next little bit.
For sure.
So I think everyone should really stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell, because there is going to be a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, follow myself and Brad on Instagram.
For sure. And a lot of different things, like you said, not necessarily all exotic stuff. So
it's gonna be a good mix, and I think
for sure,
when you guys see it all, it will make sense.
I think so.
I think it'll all make sense to a lot of people, and then when it does, they'll be like, "Oh crap, this is pretty badass."
It's basically going to make sense, and you're going to like it, or you're going to think it's insane, but you're still going to like it. That's what's going to happen.
There's not really going to be in between, because there's people around us that aren't really car people at all that think that it's super cool.
I've been very fortunate and seen a lot of pretty crazy things in my life, and I probably won't be able to sleep until the weekend. Until I pick up this vehicle, at least for mine. And if the other thing happens too, oh my god, it's going to be crazy.
Epic. So I think the guy who runs the place is going to be very keen on getting it done, because it obviously is going to be just good shit clout for him. I know he already works with people, but having younger guys from Alberta, I think, would make a huge impact.
Yeah.
But I think you guys should really stay tuned to it. Again, we are going to run a contest, which is going to be sweet because it's going to be actually in collaboration with Proper PPF, because I don't do the install or the application of the coating.
Yep.
Proper PPF will, so I will pay for it. Proper PPF will actually apply it. So again, I will mention all the details in a post here next week. Stay tuned for that. And let's, obviously the main goal of that is just to land subscribers and really drive you guys into like the cool content that we're coming out, because with or without you guys, we're still making it.
Exactly. Like this is very much a side effect.
Yeah.
That's very much a side effect of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Either way, we'd be doing this, because even if it wasn't for holding a camera all the time, we'd probably be doing this.
Yeah, just for the fun. So
exactly.
This is what we like and all that jazz. So
yeah. So
that's kind of the jazz of all this. What's going to happen?
Yeah, for sure. And next week we'll have a lot more to talk about as far as the details of what we're picking up this weekend. So we can dive into that then, because I'm biting my tongue very hard.
Yeah, totally.
Not trying to say anything.
Totally.
So, but yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys soon.